Hello everybody, welcome back. Thank you for joining me for another video. All right, lots to do, lots to say, so I'm gonna get started real quick. I got a few things I want to mention before we get started on today's painting. So, who noticed these beauties on my wrist? These are some beautiful bracelets that my neighbor makes. She's got all kinds of semi-precious stones, mother of pearl, lava rock. So she makes these beautiful bracelets. I want just close up so you can see them. If you're on Instagram, you would have seen me post them there. But I wanted to give her a quick shout out. I'd love to help her with her business venture in making these beautiful bracelets. These ones belong to me for now. So I borrowed them from her so that I can show you guys the lovely bracelets. But there's all kinds of different stones that she uses, semi-precious stones, glass stones, all kinds of beautiful stuff. So you can find her on Instagram. It's beaded by you know how like your Zenny that kind of thing. But the funny thing is, it works so perfectly because her name is Orshi Mueller. So OM are her initials. So it works out really well, beaded by right? So I will put her Instagram link in the description below. If you are an Instagrammer, please head on over, click on the link, head on over to Instagram, follow her, show her support. She's a very dear friend of mine. Super awesome family that we live next to, and the kids all just get along, and you know, we're just super great friends. So I would love to support her. Now I'm gonna take these off because I don't want to get paint all over them, because you know, I don't want to ruin them. But there you go. All kinds of colors, all kinds of stuff. It's really amazing. So go check that out. Next thing I wanted to show you guys are these awesome wave coaster molds from LOLIVEFE. Again, if you're on Instagram, you would have seen these already on Instagram. So what they are silicone molds with this wave pattern in them. I believe she has two kinds of patterns. This is just one of the two. And I made these beautiful coasters with them, and the stickers are also from LOLIVEFE, so you can get those. Look how cute these are. So you can use them on, this is the rough side, you can use them like that, just like that. You can still use it as a coaster, or you can even turn around and use it like that. It works both ways. So these are super neat. Possibilities are totally endless. So I've got sharks in this one, dolphins in this one, whales in this one, and this one has stingrays. So my favorite, who remembers me getting stung by a stingray in Florida a couple of years back? Remember that story, for those of you who are my longtime viewers? So you can get these from the LOLIVEFE website along with the stickers. Don't forget, you can save 10% off site-wide using code Kanella10, and I used casting resin from KRYSTAL resin to do these. So you can also get your crystal resin and save 5% using code Kanella5. So the other quick thing, she also has these triangle molds, coaster molds, which I will show you. This was my first attempt. It's not the greatest, but hey, I'm learning. So, and I put some glass stone in there, but these are the molds I made from here. Super pretty. So these are also on the LOLIVEFE website. All right, last video, I got these paints from Jerry's Artorama from a viewer of mine. I know who they're from now. Thank you, Anne-Marie. You are a sweetheart for sending me those bottles of paint. Another shout out, thank you to Danielle. Danielle sent me a 2019 bottle of Artist Loft. You guys, I have really great viewers. You guys are so amazing. I'm very humbled and very appreciative for everything you guys do for me. So thank you for that. All right, last thing I wanted to mention, or two last things. Don't forget, I still have calendars available for purchase. I will show you 1 month. There's November, for example. Okay, so calendars are available for purchase. You can email me at canellaciraco@gmail.com for your 2022 full year calendar. Let's see. So we talked about, okay, super important. For my fellow Canadians, I know in the US you guys can get Floetrol like that. Okay, I get it. I think Lowe's sells it and Home Depot sells it in the US, and you guys get it dirt cheap. Consider yourselves lucky. Here in Canada, okay, the main place you can get Floetrol from, aside from Amazon, is deluxe paint stores. Okay, that is where I've been getting my gallons of Floetrol for years now. Okay, and unfortunately, there is a major shortage on the Floetrol. Not just Floetrol, it's a specific ingredient. It's even for paints. So Deluxe is having a very hard time getting their hands on Floetrol. They have been out of stock for months now, and you cannot find it. You can't even get the quart, let alone the gallon. So some of you guys may already know this, some of you may not. So for those of you who don't know, you cannot get Floetrol at Deluxe. And believe me when I tell you, I have called up about 10 different Deluxe stores in all different areas. You wouldn't believe, even up to like far hours away from me, and you still can't get it. Now, a lovely viewer of mine, Pam, she messaged me and told me about a store in Toronto that sells Floetrol. Now, they are a little more expensive. However, if you can't get it anywhere else, you really don't have much of a choice. Amazon was selling the gallon. Now, here's the funny thing. I saw it on Amazon last week for $51.99 a gallon, okay? I get it from Deluxe with a discount for 25 bucks, okay? Amazon was selling it for $51.99. This is before I knew about the other company. I was in a jam and I'm like, I better get my hands on some Floetrol. So I bought 2 gallons of it off of Amazon. What are you gonna do? The very next morning, that same Amazon link is now $60 for the Floetrol. And by the afternoon, they were fully sold out. So this is what I hate about Amazon. When there's a hot ticket item and they know people want it, they are going to jack up the price and rip you off. So then I found out this company, it's called Prime Time Paint and Paper. I will put the link in the description below. I spoke to a lovely gentleman by the name of David who got me some Floetrol, okay, and they sell it for, I believe it's $41.99. So needless to say, the 2 gallons I bought from Amazon are going back. And I bought 8 gallons, yes, 8 gallons of Floetrol from this store. And actually, the shipping wasn't bad. So for 8 gallons of Floetrol, it only cost me $27.99 for shipping. Considering how heavy these boxes are and how many gallons are in there, I was more than happy to pay $27.99 because I don't know what's happening here, but we're on a big shortage and you can't get Floetrol. And I'm not taking a risk of not being able to get Floetrol when I need it. So I ordered 8 gallons of it and I'll be okay for a while. So for those of you in Canada, or at least in Ontario, looking for Floetrol, you can find it at the Prime Time Paint and Paper store, which again, I will put the information below. And the gentleman I spoke to in particular was named David, and he was the sweetest, nicest, and most helpful person. And let's see, I think that's it. Last thing, in my last video, I mentioned workshop. So I am doing a workshop. It is going to be held Saturday, August 28th. It is an in-person workshop. It's not online. So for those of you who have been emailing me saying, hey, I live in the US or I live in India, I've had all kinds of people emailing me asking if this is an online thing. It's not. It's an in-person workshop, and I have a few spots left. So if you are interested in the workshop and all the details, you can email me at kanellaciraco@gmail.com. I am taking every necessary precaution regarding COVID, all that. So all that information will be given to you when and if you email me about the workshop. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Let's get to the painting. What I have here is a 16 by 20 inch canvas. Again, I really like this size. And I've got my flower hair dryer here. Okay, again, this is from Walmart USA. I had a viewer comment and say, well, you're in Canada, how did you get it? It was gifted to me by a lovely viewer of mine. So yeah, that's how I got my hands on it. So in the last video, I had done just Blue Black Indigo by Atelier, okay? And so I decided, and there was no shimmer in it because this isn't a metallic. So I decided for this video, I'm now going to do 2 colors. And let's go bright, right? So we've got the Blue Black Indigo, and then I chose Reflex Green by Amsterdam. Now, my original thought was light rose, and I still may do it, but then last minute I changed my mind. I said, nah, let's go bold. Let's go light green, the Reflex Green Amsterdam. Now, to add some shimmer to it though, in my last video, I injected titanium white into it. So this time I've got Pearl Blue and Pearl Green by Amsterdam. Now, these work best on a dark base. I am using a white base though, but you'll still probably be able to see it in certain parts when it mixes with the dark blue. However, because they are sheen and metallic, they will give that shimmer that I'm looking for. So I will be using these 2 as well. Now, my base paint, I have decided to try this. I saw Tammy Anderson use it in a video couple of weeks back. So Tammy Anderson Art, if you don't know who she is, I will link her channel up here at the top. I'm sure most of you know who she is. And if you don't, go and check her out. Subscribe to her channel. She is one of my greatest friends. So she used this because we all know the problems with the Artist Loft Flow Acrylic White and the 2020, 2021 bottles. So she used this and had great results. So I went and picked up a bottle. This is a cheaper alternative here in Canada to Liquitex Basics, to Amsterdam. So this bottle at Michael's is 1 quart and it's $12.99. This bottle at Michael's is 500 ml and it's $19.99. However, this same type of bottle, which is Liquitex Basics brand, I think it's actually a little less than 500 ml, is like, oh gosh, I can't remember, almost 30 bucks. I could be wrong, but it's way more expensive than this. And then of course, Amsterdam's titanium white is $26.99, something like that. So this is the cheapest alternative to this. Now I know if you're in the States, I've heard a lot of people talk about Blick Art or whatever, but Blick has a base, a white that I've seen a lot of people using, but we don't have Blick here, so I can't use that. So I'm gonna try this. Okay, I've mixed it here in my cups. I've got 2 cups. I hope I have enough paint, because as usual, that would suck. So I did mix it according to my regular ratios of 80, 40, 30, 80 grams Floetrol, 40 grams paint, 30 grams water. Okay, so I did mix it because this was a little different because it's flow acrylic and it's a little thinner, but this is like your average tube paint. So I did 80, 40, 30. Okay, and these are mixed 80, 40, 30. And you can find that information in video number 63. I will link it up here at the top. Full tutorial on how I mix my paints and my ratios. I am going to flood my canvas and I will be right back. All right, everybody, I'm ready to go. I have flooded my canvas. I torched and popped all the bubbles. So let's get started. Now, you know, last time I did the line down here in a wispy. I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to do a different composition. I think I'm just going to do like a corner here and a corner there and see how that works out. So I'm going to start with the blue black. I'm gonna get a new paper towel. That one's soaked in white paint. So I'm gonna start with the blue black, and let's see. Not really sure. I've never done it this way before, so I'm going to do kind of like this, and then kind of like this. Yeah. So then let's put the, let's go pearl blue. We'll do that. That should give it a nice shimmer. All right, now while I'm doing this and before I forget, Lucas has released his video from our secret location from our little holiday last week. So you can check that out. I will link it up here at the top for those of you who want to check it out. Lucas is now at, last I checked, 3,600 and change or so for viewing hours. So he's so close to 4,000. He told me the other day, he's like, Mommy, I'm at like 3,600. I said, that's awesome, buddy. So thank you to everybody who has been heading on over to his YouTube channel and letting his playlist run in the background while you're working, cleaning, cooking, exercising, sleeping, whatever it is you're doing. It has helped Lucas's channel tremendously. So he's super excited that he's so close to that mark. All right. So thank you to everyone who's been doing that. All right. So there's some interesting colors for you, eh? Look at that. Now, I really haven't thought about how I'm going to blow this out. I think I'm going to blow into the middles and then work my way out. And again, using this is probably a best bet because the other one is wider and bigger. And I use that for bigger canvases. I really like to use this for smaller canvases. So let's start by blowing in the middle and we shall see what happens. There's a lot of green in here, a lot of green. And I'm worried it's gonna take over. I don't know. I've never used Reflex green. I haven't. This is my first time using Reflex green. So let me just add a little more blue. Although I think there's a lot of blue in there to begin with. So, all right, let's go. Well, that's interesting. I really like this composition a lot. Wow. And the color, I love the green. Now I'm gonna get rid of these little freckles of blue because I kind of, when I was squirting the blue out, I kind of missed. I kind of squirted out some blue there. There we go. Those are gone. Wow, look at that. Now I'm really hoping these two sections here don't move and touch. So that is a very big issue. Now they shouldn't move as long as there's not a bunch of white paint. You know, let's see. Are my hands clean? Yeah. No, we should be okay. If there was like a big glob of paint there, there's a possibility it would move into there. Look at that. Look at the neon green. And there's some cells there. Wow, I really, really like this. Now, the only thing I'm going to do is, I don't know if you can see, the corners here aren't covered. I want those corners covered. So I'm just going to dip my finger into the colored paint and I'm going to cover the corner because I want it to match. Okay. I can't see from here. I'll have to fix that later. All right. I'm going to fix my sides after. I'm going to do that to this corner too. But I love the cells that are popping up here. Wow. I really like this a lot. So I'm wondering now what this color combo is going to look like if I do that. What do you think? Should I do this color combo? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe even add, I know some people hate gold, but maybe gold into this or even silver. So yeah, how about that? How about this color next or in an upcoming video, but add either silver or gold? Let me know your thoughts on that. But in the meantime, let me fix my edges. I'm not touching anything on this. Yeah, I'm not touching anything. So let me fix my edges and I'll bring you guys in for a close-up. Be right back. All right, everybody. So here we go. Don't forget to get your stick and scrape off those drips. Okay, super important. Scrape the drips. Do it on all four sides. Go back 10 minutes later. Do it again. Keep doing it a few times until there are no drips left. All right, so look at that. I really love it. I think it's really pretty. I really love the neon green in this. So let's check it out up close. Now, we'll turn the studio lights off after and see if there's a shimmer happening. There should be, but we shall see. I love the little green cells in there. And so far, it doesn't seem to be moving. So that gap in there looks safe. So let's see. I love that cluster there. I really love how this green just pops with the blue black. And all right, let's see. So there you go. Let's turn the lights off and see if there's any shimmer. Okay, so the lights are off and the flash is on, but it is daytime outside, so it's not super dark in the studio. But yes, okay, so there's definitely shimmer, which there should have been because the pearl blue and the pearl green would have given off the shimmer. So there is some definite shimmer in this entire piece. So that makes me happy. Definite shimmer. Perfect. Although you can see the flash on my camera. But you get the idea. So this will get a top coat of, I can't see what I'm doing, a top coat of crystal resin. Yeah, you see that? It's pretty. It's not very dark in here, so my flash isn't helping too much. But yeah, you will, or it will get a coat of crystal resin and it shall be beautiful. All right, let's turn the lights back on. So there you have it, everybody. I'd love to know what you guys think about this in the comments below. This is available for purchase for anyone who is interested. As I mentioned, it's a 16 by 20 inch canvas. And if you're interested, you can email me at kanellaciraco@gmail.com. Stay tuned to the end of the video. I'm going to put in 2 video clips of some dried pieces out in the sun so you can see what they look like with the resin on them and the shimmer and the sunlight. So stay tuned for that. And that's it. So don't forget calendars, your wave coasters, your triangle coasters, bracelets from my friend. Good thing I took them off. I would have got them all dirty. She would have killed me. So there you go. So don't forget all of that and head on over to Lucas's channel to check out his video and subscribe And that is it. Subscribe to my channel. If you are new watching and you are not subscribed, please, I would appreciate it if you hit that red subscription button. If you like what you see and you want to see more, hit that subscription button, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned for more videos coming up. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.